Hi, I'm Miss Danielle, and work for the East Baton Rouge Parish Library at the Zachary branch. And today I'm going to show you how to make a paper roule bead bracelet. If you come by the Zachary branch and pick up one of our kits, your kit will have string for making your bracelet, and this is stretchy beading cord. Your kit will have a small container of Mod Podge, a small container of tacky glue, a coffee stirrer like this, a cardboard paper bead template, some pre-cut magazine strips, and even some completed beads, and a paintbrush. Okay, the template is included, so if you need to make more magazine strips, all you have to do is take a magazine or newspaper, anything you want to use, wrapping paper, and you would trace this on the magazine and then cut it out, and that way you have more strips. Okay, so let's start with making one of our beads. So you're going to take a strip and your stir, and you're just going to start by curling the edge of the magazine strip around the stir. And it's important to try to keep your magazine strip centered so that your bead is even. You want an oblong shaped bead. Okay. You can use your fingernails to roll up and try to keep it tight. When you're about halfway rolled up, you can take your paintbrush, dip it into a little bit of the tacky glue. You don't need a whole lot of glue. If you put too much glue, it will squeeze out. Okay, I'll go ahead and put some all the way to the tip. Okay, then just keep rolling. Like this. And if you need to put a little bit more glue, you can do that. And then just kind of hold it in place. Okay. And there's our bead. Okay, so now we're going to let this dry for a few seconds. Maybe like 20 seconds. And then you're going to take your brush, and you need to wash your brush. I've got a little damp towel here. I'm going to kind of wipe off tacky glue. And you take your Mod Podge and you brush that over the bead. Just like that. Okay. I wouldn't go back once it's drying and once you've applied your first coat. Don't go back and put more on or brush back into it, because if you do that, the Mod Podge will turn this kind of cloudy white. Okay, so then we're going to set this to dry. You just set it on a cup. I'm just going to set it on my glue container right there. And once it's dried, you can slide it off the coffee stirrer. Once you have enough beads made, you can begin making your bracelet. Okay, so let's make our bracelet now. You've got your stretchy string, and I'm going to start with paper beads. And you just alternate a paper bead and a little gold or silver bead. Now the Mod Podge will make your beads last longer, but it will not make them waterproof. So remember, don't go in the swimming pool with your bracelet. As you make your bracelet, it's a good idea to check the length against your wrist to see how many beads you need. You don't want it to be too short, but you don't want it to be too long either. Okay, I will snip a little bit off right there. Okay, now I'm not going to make the whole bracelet. I'm just giving you an idea of what you do. Paper bead, gold bead, paper bead, gold bead, until you get it to the length you want. And then you're going to tie a double knot, and then you pull it to make sure it's taut, and then snip off the excess. And if you have any clear nail polish, it's a good idea to put a little dab of the clear nail polish on the knot. Okay? If you want to see a completed bracelet, I've got one right here. Really, the part that will take you the longest is actually making the beads. It's pretty simple and pretty quick to make the bracelet. Okay, so that is how we make a paper roule bead bracelet. You come back at the Zachary Library and pick up the kit. Remember, supplies are limited. First come, first basis. Thank you for watching.